Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hazrat Ubadah bin Samit radiyallahu anhu reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said on a day when Ramadan had drawn near, "The month of Ramadan, the month of blessings, has come to you, wherein Allah turns towards you and sends down to you His special mercy, forgives your faults, accepts prayers, appreciates your competition for the greatest good, and boasts to the angels about you. So show to Allah your righteousness, for verily the most pitiable and unfortunate one is he who is deprived of Allah's mercy in this month." Hazrat Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever eats on one day of Ramadan without a valid reason or excuse or genuine illness shall never be able to compensate for that day, even by fasting the rest of his life." Hazrat Salman radiyallahu anhu reports, on the last day of Shaban, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed us and said, "O people, there comes over you now a great month, a most blessed month, in which lies a night more greater in virtue than 1,000 months. It is a month in which Allah has made fasting compulsory by day and has made sunnah the Taraweeh by night. Whosoever intends drawing near to Allah by performing any virtuous deed, for such person shall be the reward like the one who had performed a farad in any other time. And whosoever performs a farad shall be blessed with the reward of 70 faraid in any other time. This is indeed the month of patience, and the reward for true patience is Jannah. It is the month of sympathy with one's fellow men. It is the month wherein a true believer's rizq is increased. Whosoever feeds another who fasted, in order to break the fast at sunset, for the feeder there shall be forgiveness of sins and emancipation from the fire of Jahannam. And for such feeder shall be the same reward as the one who fasted, without that person's reward being decreased in the least." Thereupon we said, "O Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not all of us possess the means whereby we can give a fasting person to break his fast." Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "Allah grants the same reward to the one who gives a fasting person to break the fast a mere date, or a drink of water, or a sip of milk." This is a month, the first of which brings Allah's mercy, the middle of which brings His forgiveness, and the last of which brings emancipation from the fire of Jahannam. Whosoever lessens the burden of his bondsman in this month, Allah will forgive him and free him from the fire of Jahannam. In this month, 4 things you should continue to perform in great number, 2 of which shall be to please your Lord, while the other 2 shall be those without which you cannot do. Those which shall be to please your Lord are that you should in great quantity recite La ilaha illallah and make much istighfar. And as for those without which you cannot do, you should beg of Allah entry into paradise and seek refuge in Allah from Jahannam. And whoever gave a person who fasted water to drink, Allah shall grant that giver to drink from my fountain, such a drink whereafter that person shall never again feel thirsty until he enters Jannah.